Нет. И еще года за 4 до этого, даже во время Большой войны, и никто и не думал, что доллар станет именно той самой резервной валютой, да? Верно? Это же все происходит...
Нет, но дело в том, что для этого нужно как минимум, чтобы была война уровня Второй мировой.
So the Russians hate the United States, and they're mad that the US dollar is de facto the global reserve currency. Most people in the world want to just buy and sell in US dollars for simplicity, and they're mad that at the end of World War II, the entire world did not make the Soviet ruble the global reserve currency. They went with the dollar. And I hate to be the one to break this news to you, but you guys were communists, and you didn't believe in the free markets or private property. So that might be why after World War II, the entire world started buying and selling in US dollars as opposed to Soviet rubles. But here in the United States, there's going to be a lot of clickbait online about the collapse of the US dollar, or, oh no, the Russians are trading in Chinese yuan. This is going to hurt America. Here's a clip from the Dave Ramsey Show. What happens if Russia and China destroy the US dollar? This clip isn't worth watching. These guys don't have any specifically helpful information. But let's go ahead and just quick talk about this. And yes, China's economy is massive. It continues to grow. At some point this century, China's economy might be larger than the United States. This kind of makes sense given that their population is 3 to 4 times bigger than the United States. It would make sense if they eventually had a larger economy. But nobody trades in Chinese yuan. Nobody wants the Chinese currency because the Chinese currency is the most manipulated currency in the world. Everyone loves to complain about the US Federal Reserve and how the dollar, is being propped up, but it's 10 times worse in China. And to illustrate this, don't look at the size of the economy. Look at what are the most traded currencies in the world. This shows you confidence in a foreign government's currency. So the dollar, of course, is number 1, the euro is number 2, the yen is number 3, then we have the British pound, the Australian dollar, the Canadian dollar, the Swiss franc, and then finally we have the Chinese renminbi, the Chinese yuan. So when you look at global trading activity, the Chinese yuan is sitting there at 2.1% compared to the US dollar being 44%. So if Russia just wants to give up on their own currency and say, China is now our central bank, they're going to handle all of our monetary decisions, we're completely giving up on the Russian ruble. Maybe if Russia and China team up, their currency might be more traded and trusted than the Swiss franc. Maybe they can beat Switzerland. But I just want to show you that the US dollar's supremacy in the world is not being challenged. It's not at risk. People who talk about BRICS, they don't understand math and they don't understand global finance. So don't worry about it. Hakuna Matata.